see if I can do this one.
We already done this one? Or attempted this one?
No. Not this one yet. You skipped over this one.
I feel like something wasn't working there. Let's try it again. I'm trying to go too fast. Something.
I don't know why this just because my brain like worked and words didn't come out of my mouth.
Oh.
But you said like it's going too fast. It's like the drugs kicked in.
Try hard.
The drugs kicked in.
That got me thinking about the D&D campaign that I'm in that Taco is the DM of. I can't remember how, but I came into possession of like 160 pounds of fantasy cocaine.
160 pounds?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be measured in kilos.
Whatever the conversion is on that. I'm not a metric person.
2.2 pounds per kilo.
So
2.2, so about 320?
No, other way, right?
Oh, wait.
Or wait, yeah?
Half it.
Half it, yeah.
So half 160,
Whatever.
so 80?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'll just sidetrack. A little concerned that Nugget just like knew that off the top of his head. Like, I don't know what he's converting.
I went to school.
Kilos. I went to school as well, and I barely know how to talk. So
yeah, it's from his drug days.
Anyway, the only thing that I've done with the drugs in the game, the fantasy drugs that are not real drugs, they're fantasy drugs. I want to be clear about that, YouTube, when this comes out.
Yeah, YouTube that is going to still flag this anyway because
we're talking about fantasy, imaginary substances in a tabletop RPG.
Yeah.
Anyway, there were some pirates that attacked some friends of ours because we were dumb and sold some things to smugglers that were in the same town, and we stole it from the pirates and then sold it back to the pirates, kind of a thing.
I forgot you were talking about D&D for a second.
Yes, D&D, and yes. So I went and hid a bunch of the like 20 pounds of the, or what, 10 point whatever kilos
Volume 2
of the drugs in the smuggler's place, and then ratted them out to the police. So I'm using drugs for good. Some of the other people in my party are just using it to stay up all night and practice spells.
So you stole drugs and you gave some of them to your party?
Well, the party, I can't remember how we obtained it, but the party obtained it, and somehow it ended up in my imaginary dog that holds everything. So.
Okay.
It's these things make sense to me because I'm involved in the campaign, and I understand that right now there's a man flailing on the screen, and I'm talking about fantasy drugs and imaginary dogs.
It makes sense.
Oh
shit! I don't know what I'm doing.
You made it. No, I was gonna say you made it through.
Not quite.
Not even close.
Anyway, high quality entertainment.
No, I was gonna say it makes sense, but you said that they were your drugs, so I almost thought that.
Well, I mean, I ended up with a lot of them. I think everybody else ended up with like 15 pounds for personal use. And,
okay.
And I'm using mine to, fight crime.
Fight crime, one drugged pirate at a time.
Yes.
Wrong way.
Did you guys start playing again then?
Yeah,
because I think the last time we talked about it, you said you hadn't been playing for like a month or two.
I mean, the holidays got involved, but not to date this video. This is well after the holidays, even when we're recording.
It's well after, but things still come up. Life happens.
It's also funny too because like we were on a crazy adventure, and then we came back into the town, and like people had been attacked, and they were like, "Why would they attack me? They came here looking for stuff from you guys," and we're like, "Huh?" Like, I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Which is great because that's kind of my character, the approach I take to the character. But it's also just me in general where I'm like, I really don't know
What's
I
going
leave
on?
myself notes where it's like, hey, you got this from that place with that dude, and I'm like, yes, I'll definitely remember who that place was and that dude. Makes sense. Like, I've got a note in there that's like, you've got all of the stuff that was in the satchel from that lady you tried to push off a cliff. And I'm like, I kind of remember that. And then
So
I think
I
they were
did
looking
ask
for
this-
weapons, and I'm just like, did I steal weapons? That sounds like something I would do.
Or your party would do, yeah. I did ask this, but you didn't know. Do you know now what level you guys are?
Give me a moment. 5? 5.
Oh,
4?
wow.
4. 5. 4. 5.
I'm level 8 right now.
I'm level 5.
Nugget's beating you with his level 8.
Nugget's a level 8 gigolo, and I'm apparently level 5 ranger, so.
Wouldn't that just be a bard? Based on
no,
the
'cause-
stereotypes that a bard is?
I mean, I guess maybe there's a bard, a dancing college for the bards. I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe you
to
should
be
ask Gary.
To be honest, and also, I apologize, Taco, but I fall asleep half the time we're playing D&D. Not because it's boring, but because we play late at night and I'm an old man.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite interesting, but then I'm just like, oh, I'm falling asleep because I've trained myself to fall asleep to unwind by watching Critical Role, and so when I'm playing D&D in real life, it's like it's muscle memory.
Yeah. I'm also surprised you guys are still so low in your leveling, because, I don't know, I thought they'd be, given how long you've been playing, and I know that you don't play every
You're so low.
week, but I just still would have expected you to be slightly higher in your level.
All right, we're going Expert Plus. All right.
Oh, no, it's doing it!
Dun, 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 dun.
Is he going to become Neo
Just
when he's going to start
don't
believing?
move to the left or right.
I was going to say, is Expert Plus
All right,
just...
we're done.
For the first part of that, it seemed like Expert Plus was just there were no things to hit. You just stood behind between the...
So I'm somewhere in between hard and expert.
It depends on the song, it seems, yeah.
So... Yeah, I'm also just going to say this. I'm not a huge fan of VR, to be honest with you. It just seems like blurry, sweaty thing on my face.
Have you played?
Yeah.
What have you played?
A bunch of other stuff on somebody's Oculus Rift years ago. So I'm sure it's gotten better.
Yeah.
But it's also, I don't know. Like I said, it's because it wasn't mine and I wasn't, setting things up properly. I'm sure it's amazing. But this particularly just seems like a nightmare to me of lights and noises and things coming at me, and I don't know.
Well, and you also don't wear
handle
your
it.
glasses when you are in it, so I'm sure that
So I've
kind
got
of adds
mine.
to the...
I've got glasses.
Oh.
You get inserts.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I said, like, I was trying it out because somebody else had it, and I mean, I'm also not. I don't have rhythm. I don't know if that's a thing that everybody is aware of, but so.
Loki, the average man, doesn't read, has no rhythm,
Yes.
doesn't remember things. The average man.
Generic white man. That's me.
Generic.
Because even back in the day, like Rock Band and what was that other Guitar Hero? Like,
Yeah.
those were just like this seems like the kind of thing to be like, you need to do this or the world explodes, and I'm like, I guess we all had a good life. Like,
Yeah.
we're all gonna die because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to push all these buttons in the order that's flying at me in the on screen.
Well, I mean, there
Yeah.
are other games than
Oh yeah,
games like this.
I'm just saying this one particularly just seems like torture. So. But like climbing the mountain or racing the cars, those kinds of things. Those all seem cool.
Well, I was gonna ask, did you jump onto that? I don't know if it was Oculus or if it was VR, but when we worked in marketing, and it was set up on my computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was that setup, because when I had shown up, someone else was doing the climbing, so I didn't know who it all worked and did the VR.
Yeah, and there was like carnival games and stuff that you could do. I did some of those.
Okay. Because I know that they asked me if I wanted to, and I was like, nope, because I get motion sickness, and just by looking at this screen, nope. And then that was the end of it.
I have no idea if you hit any of those things that just came at us. Yeah, I've been playing The Last of Us 2.
Crap.
And my wife's been watching, and she's just been closing her eyes half the time because she's just like, I'm getting sick watching this, but I want to know what's happening.
Wait, The Last of Us is from third person, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's just the movement of as things are moving around. It's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. That's fascinating, because usually I've not seen her get motion sickness. I'm the one that gets motion sickness. It's always been my Achilles heel.
It's genetic.
But I didn't think that she did.
Oh.
You almost got it. You almost made it to the end.